Code Mystics dropped a KI teaser. What? The Port House? Dropping a KI teaser.
What? Are you sure about that? I'm gonna go to that website, .com/KI. What the f? So, okay. Just for clarity, yeah, you weren't lying. You weren't lying. All I did, chat, was this. All I did was go down to here. I clicked this. I saw that, and I just clicked that. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. Wait a minute. That Bee Orchid art is not original Bee Orchid art. This is weird. Granted, this is just old KI cabinet. This is like the arcade 1-up Killer Instinct cabinet. However, this is like a redraw of Orchid from KI2. This is actually original artwork. This is actually new artwork. It's not original artwork. Sorry. Let me just show you Orchid KI2. I'll show you the original artwork. Let me see if I can specifically find the pose. Chat, this is official artwork to a Nintendo game, mind you. This is, you know, the history of Killer Instinct that you might not want to accept. Jesus! Holy shit! It's like Orchid's KI1 pose in KI2 costume? Weird. It's like closer to her KI1 pose, but she's wearing her KI2 costume, but it's not actually anything from KI2, because here is her actual KI2 official art. Weird. Weird. It's new art. I don't know what to make of it. I mean, it looks okay. What the hell is this? I mean, they're clearly playing Killer Instinct 1 on arcade machines. Could it be SNES KI2? Probably not. Could it be a Killer Instinct collection? This is the website that eventually leads to, just for clarity, right? It leads to a countdown timer that is less than, we are less than 2 days from now. Thursday night? Something Thursday night? Yeah, around 7 p.m. Thursday night. Continue. Question mark. Xbox One old KI releases need rollback a netcode update? Dude, they have it. Also, for everybody that doesn't know, KI 1 and 2, correct me if I'm wrong, don't they both have online rollback netcode play on the Xbox One? Like, that exists. I have an Xbox Series X. We've played people online. They have rollback netcode. They also released that friggin' cabinet back there, which is Killer Instinct from Arcade 1-Up, which also Code Mystics was responsible for. Like, literally, this cabinet right here is the one that they were responsible for. Is it on Rare Replay? Rare Replay has the N64 version and I think arcade versions? Yeah, seemingly like, but here's the problem with it, right? Those games are exclusively on Xbox One, right? On Xbox consoles. They never made versions of the game on PC. They never put them on Switch. They never put it on any other platform. It was specifically on like some versions of KI on Rare Replay. Yeah, it was just KI Gold on Rare Replay. So it was the N64 Killer Instinct Gold on Rare Replay. But if you wanted KI2 as well as KI1, you had to buy the Killer Instinct Definitive Edition. You had to buy the big $40 version of the game in Season 1 and Season 2. And we pretty much ported KI1 and KI2 for the first time. Hitting F12 on that page is kind of funny. What the? Really nothing to see here. Hacked together in an hour. No breadcrumbs. Sorry, just wait for the clock to run down. Am I really about to turn on this music? The more cryptic it is, the more hype you get. Am I turning on the music? Oh, granted, I might be getting a little excited. Code Mystics is doing Killer Instinct something. This is the weirdest image to possibly go with it. I don't know why does it look like it came from a game magazine where it would say actual in-game graphics. Hold on a second. It looks like it's like right on the border of this, you know? Unreal. Yes, this is an actual PC game screenshot. Wow. Crazy. It looks like on the teetering edge of that. So I don't know if that gets me excited. Are you ready to blow chunks? There is 3/4 on the arcade machine? Shut up. I mean, okay, granted, Killer Instinct 3 is Killer Instinct 2013. Right, so it's not KI3. They're Bitcoins? Enhance. Okay, we're gonna start really looking. Right, we're gonna start really looking at this shit. This is just old KI cabinet. It is. Whatever it is, it's clearly KI1, but this is KI2 shit over here. Okay. Let's be real. I'm gonna let the music rock. Let's be real. What is this potentially going to be? I think the highest likelihood is a collection of Killer Instinct titles with rollback netcode that's actually available online. A re-release of what was available on Xbox One, as well as, what is currently available on Xbox Series X, but you had to like buy you had to buy KI 2013 in order to get that. I would like to think it is going to come out on things other than just Xbox, right? And hopefully, well, I mean, this isn't TGA's. This is like in a couple days, and TGA's is a week after this. The score says 400. There's a 4, buddy. I don't know. Code Mystics is not like a huge developer. They're not. Code Mystics is not the dev you unless shit has substantially changed, right? These guys are not the ones that you would think would be the ones to put together like a KI. Yeah, they have a Killer Instinct Pro cabinet releasing pretty soon, but that's already been announced. That's a arcade one-up shindig, and these were the guys that literally put Killer Instinct in the arcade one-up machine. Do I think it's a sequel to actual proper KI 2013? No, I do not. I don't think it's like going to be this huge new graphical fidelity thing. Most likely is just KI1, KI2 with maybe a training mode, because they were able to do that in the Xbox version. And it has rollback netcode online. It's a collection. And maybe, just maybe, it has KI Game Boy. Maybe. Maybe it has KI Gold on it. Maybe. And it's like upscaled versions of those games with playable online. Hopefully available on like Switch or other consoles. Right? Cool. That's cool. What has Code Mystics developed? Only ports. They're a port house. They essentially are responsible for getting rollback netcode into a whole bunch of classic fighting games. That is their primary source of like notoriety, and they've done so pretty successfully with a lot of their games. That is what they've done. They haven't made like brand new games like from scratch or anything like that. They do emulated ports, and remasters. Iron Galaxy was a port house though. Okay, yeah, you're right. It's not fucking KI4. It's not. No fucking way. But what if it is? What the fuck is this? This isn't how you tease Killer. I mean, granted, it's just like, I get exactly what this image is actually referencing. This image isn't referencing this. No, it's technically referencing this. It's referencing the old ass KICG from 1994. This shit. 1,000 gift subs if it's KI4? I mean, fucking sure. That's how much I think it's not going to be KI4. That's how much I think it's not actually going to be Killer Instinct 4. I'd be willing to put 1,000 gift subs if it is. However, if it is a port of classic KIs, or like, you know what it could be? Because there's 1,000 gift subs on the line. Let's just reiterate my thoughts on this. If it is like a classic port, right? I'll put in 50 gift subs for that. That's cool. Because they're doing something with Killer Instinct. That's Microsoft essentially doing something with KI outside of just making the arcade one-up cabinets. That's cool. Here's where my crazy freaky brain is. What if it's a retro sequel? What if it's actually like a small scale remake? That would be fucking nuts to me. Not KI2 Gold. What if it is like a retro sequel / retro remake, where they are essentially like, hey, what if we did KI2 but Cinder's in it? Right? What if we actually call it Killer Instinct 3, but make it like the same retro graphics and everything? A Killer Instinct demake sort of thing. That'd be wild. That'd be really cool.
That'd be incredibly cool because so many characters were missing from KI2 from KI1. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's sort of like kind of a dream come true that we actually get a proper classic Killer Instinct 3, a retro modern KI3. But here's what it should be. If this is leading to a situation where we're likely getting way too excited for nothing, right? This is probably for a toy, right? It's probably for something that is a small deliverable, like arcade thing that you see in Target or something like that, which is still cool. And not like a toy is in like a physical figure, not a plushie, not a t-shirt. What if it's for like a plug and play? Like those plug and play devices you see at Walmart and like Target and stuff. They have them for like Mega Man, they have them for Street Fighter. It could be for something like that. The continue thing is the only thing that's getting me kind of excited, right? But that's the thing, Code Mystics though, right? That's the weird thing. Code Mystics is not the developer to make like a brand new era KI, but I could see them making like a relatively small visual update / remake to classic KI. Because at this point, Code Mystics is responsible for essentially porting the classic Killer Instinct not once but twice. They did it for the Xbox One, and they also did it for this thing. And there's no Xbox One inside this cabinet, right? You have to understand, like, what goes into that Killer Instinct cabinet is not the same guts that was in an Xbox One. So they had to literally design it for some Raspberry Pi shit, whatever the heck goes in Arcade 1-Up cabinets. They needed new hardware for that. So they did that. So they have a lot of experience with Killer Instinct, the classic game, and getting it to, like, function, you know? The font numbers are kind of retro looking. Well, I mean, I can tell you the font numbers are Killer Instinct 1 font. This is KI1 font. The fact that Code Mystics, you know, got a hold of KI in some way and they're doing something with it is cool. Like that's cool that they're doing something with classic, seemingly classic Killer Instinct. I hope it's a Switch port. I really do. I hope it's actually like, hey, here's the OG KI. And it looks a lot better. Maybe there's actually 3D characters, right? Still 2D gameplay, 3D characters. I think even that is asking a lot at this point. I think that's asking a lot.